Hello, this is part 2 of sentence diagramming, how we use diagrams to help us understand grammar and improve our grammar. In this video we're going to talk about the direct object, determiners and compound objects. First let's just recap subject and verb. Subject on a horizontal line, verb next to it with a vertical line between that dips below the line. Penelope waited. Penelope waited. Very simple. Odysseus sailed. Odysseus sailed. Very simple. These verbs, they have a particular name. These are intransitive verbs. Let's have a look and remind ourselves what that means. An intransitive verb is a verb that has no object. Bob laughed. Barbara painted. John sang. An intransitive verb does not need an object. If you can't remember what an object is, you'll soon remember, I am sure. Because in contrast to an intransitive verb, we can have a transitive verb, a verb that has an object. Tom made. What did Tom make? Tom made some tea. Jess found. What did Jess find? Jess found the milk. The next one's interesting. John sang. What did John sing? A song. But if you look at the orange box, of course, John sang can be an intransitive verb. Sang doesn't need to have an object. There doesn't need to be something that is sung. But it can be a transitive verb. So some verbs are transitive, some are intransitive, some it depends how you use them, it depends on the sentence. If you take a verb like made, in that first example, Tom made some tea, it would be very strange, very unusual to find made being used as an intransitive verb. If you can find an example, that would be great. But Tom made, full stop, no, that would be very unusual. So made is always a transitive verb. Okay, so in our previous work, we've looked at subject and verb when the verb is being used in an intransitive way without an object. But what about if we use an object? What about if something is being verbed, if you like? So we'll use the example we've already used. Jess found. Jess found. We need our horizontal line, our subject and our verb, and what else do we need? The vertical line dipping in between the subject and the verb. John sang. Okay, John sang. Vertical line in between the subject and verb. Jess found what? And the answer to that will be our object. John sang what? The answer to that will be our object. Let's just have a recap. Tom made some tea, Jess found the milk, John sang a song. Okay, where are we going to put that object that goes with the transitive verb? Where are we going to put the direct object? Jess found the milk. There's our direct object. We're going to put it right next door. It's as simple as that. Or is it? Do we need anything else? We do. We need another vertical line. But just look very carefully. Can you spot the difference between the vertical line here and the previous vertical line? It doesn't dip beneath the horizontal line. So between the verb and between the object, the direct object, we have a vertical line that does not dip beneath. This is really important. That dip beneath that you get in the between the subject and the verb shows us that there is one clause, and that's important to know the difference. Okay, subject, vertical line dipping beneath, verb, vertical line not dipping beneath, object. Not dipping beneath. Okay, great. We get the idea. John sang. What did he sing? He sang a song. Sang, as we know, can be intransitive, doesn't need an object, but here it is being used as a transitive verb, so it has an object. Where does the object go? On the line next to the verb. It's as simple as that, with the vertical line between them, and of course, don't forget that it does not dip. Is there something missing? Have a look. Have you spotted it? What about this word? The. Where are we going to fit that in? Where are we going to fit that in? What kind of words are they? They're part of the direct object, that is true. They're the thing that is being found, the thing that's being sung there. But what kind of word are they? They're determiners. Determiners are words that come before a noun to help determine which, how many, or whose noun it is. And that includes articles like the and a that we've used. Let's look at some other examples. Tom made some tea. How much tea? Some. Jess found the milk. There's our example of an article being used as a determiner. John sang a song. Okay, all those are determiners. Where are we going to put them in the diagram? Oh, here's another example. Yes, look at the difference. John sang a song or John sang 3 songs. Numbers 2 are determiners. Okay, so where are we going to put them? Where are we going to put these determiners? Well, Let's zoom into this one. Jess found milk. We're not going to squish it between found and milk. We're going to put it on a diagonal line coming off the object. Determiner object. Jess found the milk. Okay. Now later on, when we come to look at other adjectives, we'll see that adjectives, anything that modifies the noun, goes on a diagonal line like this. A determiner is a type of adjective, of course. Jess found the milk. Okay, this example should be nice and quick. Subject, John, so let's put him on there. What do we need next? A verb. Have we any verbs? Of course we have. It's a sentence. Sang. So we need our vertical line and sang. It's a transitive verb, of course, so we have an object, or it's being used as a transitive verb here, so we have an object. Where's the object? Song. A song. Okay, so we have to split that up further. We need our vertical line. Song goes next to it, and next to the determiner, a goes underneath. Okay, great. What about this example here? Here we have something slightly different going on. We have a subject, Jesus. Okay, we have a verb, called, and we have a direct object. Is it just one direct object? Yes. It's one compound direct object. Okay. So, subject, transitive verb, and compound direct objects. What's that going to look like? I'm sure you can probably guess. Have a write it down if you like before I show you. But I'll go through it now. So we start with our horizontal line. We have our subject, our vertical line that dips beneath, our verb, our vertical line that doesn't dip beneath, and now we have the direct objects. Okay, the compound direct objects. You might remember from the previous video how we do compound elements. It looks like this, doesn't it? Okay, we split off. We have our first part of our compound direct object here, and the second part down here. And what goes in the middle? A dotted line with the conjunction on, in this case, and. Jesus called. What did he call, or whom did he call? Jesus called Simon and Andrew. Okay, still one clause. There's still only one vertical line that dips beneath the horizontal line. Okay. Good. What about this? Example, Jim ate 3 eggs and some bacon. We have our subject, Jim. Okay, a verb, ate. We've got a determiner and compound direct objects, 3 eggs and some bacon. So we start with our horizontal line. Jim, what did he do? He ate. Jim ate. Now that could be an intransitive verb, couldn't it? Ate, that would be a fine sentence. Jim ate, full stop. But here it's being used as a transitive verb because he ate something. What did he eat? 3 eggs and some bacon. Okay, so we need our vertical line that doesn't dip beneath. We're going to split off because there's more than one thing being eaten. Eggs. How many eggs? 3 eggs. There's our determiner. And bacon. How much bacon? Some bacon. A reminder here that we don't use punctuation in the diagramming. Jim ate 3 eggs and some bacon. Okay, not too tricky. Here's a test. See if you can work out what might happen with this one. Write it down, pause the video, diagram this sentence, and then play again. Okay, here are some sticks. If you've done it right, it should look something like this. Where do the words go? Here. Well done if you got it right or got it nearly right. Don't worry if you didn't. You can play the video again and work out why not. Here I've included a determiner in the subject. Cat is the subject, but cat has a determiner here. The. It's one cat, the, and that cat in particular, so we say the cat. It could be my cat, your cat, his cat, Bob's cat, a cat, 5 cats. Any of those would be determiners. And they, just like from the object, they come off at a diagonal line beneath. The cat caught birds, mice. 2 birds, no mice. 2 birds, but no mice. But there's been used, as it always is, as a conjunction, joining those objects. Okay, I hope you got that nearly right, if not perfectly right. Let's do another test. My friend and I drank some coffee and cream and played tennis. Lots of ands in there, which should give you a clue. Here's another clue. It's still a simple sentence, would you believe? There is only one clause. My friend and I, what did we do? We drank and we played. So we have a compound verb. What did we drink? Some coffee and cream. So we drank a compound direct object. And what did we play? We played tennis. Okay, pause the video. Try to write out this diagram and see how well you can do. Here are some sticks to get you started. Hopefully your simple sentence looked as complicated as this. Looks quite interesting, doesn't it? Like a maze or some sort of architectural plan, I don't know. Anyway, here are the words. Let's see if you got it right. So, here's the subject, the compound subject, my friend and I. What did we do? We drank and played. Compound verb. Notice it's been split up from the subject with a vertical line that dips beneath the horizontal line. What did we drink? We drank coffee and cream. Some coffee and cream. We have a determiner there. And what did we play? We played tennis. Our vertical line, we only have one there that dips beneath the horizontal line. That's telling us the difference between the subject and the verb. Look at the other vertical lines. They do not dip beneath. That's the difference between the verb and the object, what separates the verb from the object. And this one too. We have two verbs and two objects, but only the one clause. Thank you, and God bless. Saint Benedict, pray for us.